Here we have garlic and chili oven roasted shrimp. This is a really special product, so we're going to be showcasing the shrimp in this dish. For our garnish today, we're going to make garlic chips. I use a mandolin, and that's going to allow you to have perfect cut in your chips. I'm using canola oil, but feel free to use olive oil if you'd prefer. The important thing is that you cook it low and slow. When garlic burns, it gets a bitter taste, so you want to avoid that. Preheat your oven to 375. So when you're cleaning your shrimp, you're going to take your scissors and cut down the back of the shell. I leave the heads on and the shell on because that's going to give the most flavor to the dish. Once you cut down the back of the shell, you're going to pull out the sand vein. And I've stacked them sort of head to tail so that I can fit more in my pan. When our shrimp are ready to go and cleaned, we're going to season them. Always a good healthy amount of salt. I'd say half teaspoon to a teaspoon. So we have about 14 shrimp. So now I'm going to make the marinade. I've got a cup of olive oil, and then I'm going to add in 2 tablespoons of picked thyme, 4 cloves of chopped garlic, and 1 teaspoon of chili de arbol. You can use any dry chili you like. This one has a lot of heat, so I'm going very light on it. You can always just add more if you want it to be super spicy. Now you're just gonna mix up our marinade so it's nice and incorporated. Depending on your oven, these shrimp should take anywhere from 8 to 12 minutes. Because we made that oil marinade, we're gonna have all of this garlicky, peppery sauce that the shrimp are gonna be in. So to sop that up afterwards, we're gonna toast some bread. You could get a good sourdough. I've got a peasant bread right here, peasant loaf, but anything that you like would be awesome with this. So I put some butter in the pan, and I'm just toasting both sides of the bread because I want some crunch in there for texture. And now I'm just waiting to get some caramelization. That's still a little light. I want a little bit more. I want crunchy on the outside, soft on the inside, so that the inside will still sop up all of the oil. Once you decide your shrimp is cooked, just make sure that the color of the flesh has gone from translucent to opaque. Cut into a bigger one and just check that you don't see any lighter translucent flesh. All right, so for plate up, we're gonna start with a piece of bread, and that's gonna act as our anchor. And then I'm just gonna build up around. Use the shrimp to lay on the bread. We're gonna take some of our oil sauce, dress the shrimp, hit it with some garlic chips, and then a couple fronds of cilantro. And there's your garlic and chili oven roasted shrimp.